The best VPN for gaming. That's what I'm talking about today. And one of the providers I use myself is NordVPN. It's hard to explain in words why a VPN makes such a difference for gaming, so I'm gonna show it to you. Sorry in advance for the shoddy gameplay, I'm getting rusty these days. So, why do I consider NordVPN to be one of the best VPN for FPS games? Look at the screen, folks. This is my gameplay without a VPN. It's on my local US server with quite a good ping. Now, this is how it looks with NordVPN. The ping is a bit higher, around 73 to 74 milliseconds on average, but it's the UK server. With a VPN, you can choose a different server in most online games. This lets me look all over the world for the better matchmaking, lower regional prices, or even content unavailable anywhere else in the world. That's because NordVPN hides my IP address and replaces it with a different IP from the UK server that I've chosen. And the same goes for anyone across the globe. You can virtually change IP to another location and play with people around the world. Now, I know how it sounds, and no, VPN gaming is not overpowered. My speed with NordVPN was only about 90% of the speed without a gaming VPN at all. But if you are a seasoned FPS player, you should know that most games these days don't need your whole baseline to run reliably. For me, I find speeds above 200 megabytes per second more than enough for gaming as long as the ping is decent. And if you are really good, having ping around 70 milliseconds won't hurt. Yeah, when you're good. Yeah, so anyways, the NordVPN gaming ping is not bad. My worst was around 200 milliseconds, but that was for Japan. From the US, most EU and UK locations perform much better. But of course, if you want to know how to lower ping, VPNs often won't help you with that. But anyways, using VPN for gaming, I can take advantage of split tunneling to route my game through an encrypted VPN connection for my games and use the basic connection for other stuff like Spotify or my general browser. But hey, I know you are wondering, why am I showing a PC gameplay? Loads of people play FPS games from consoles. Well, despite my disdain for aim assist, though I need it desperately, there are various benefits of using a VPN on your console. You can still change the region and pursue those easy matches, or, well, just use your Xbox to watch some streams. There's not much other use for it these days. Now, if you are looking for a cheap VPN for gaming, the NordVPN is not among the cheapest ones. It is still pretty affordable, and good performance is worth the price in my opinion. I myself got NordVPN with a discount link, like the one I attached in the description below, so if you want to grab an exclusive NordVPN deal, go click that link. Talking about the best gaming VPN 2023 options, Surfshark can be a reliable asset for your gaming experience. Despite being connected to the UK from all the way in the US, my speed hangs around 70 to 80% of the baseline. And let me tell you, I managed to play alright with a quarter of that. More importantly, as you can see from this glorious footage of my war prowess, this ping peaks at 75 at its worst. Haha, not bad. Now, sure, you might not be able to get such a good ping at long distances. I've had real trouble with Japanese servers, as well as most Oceania and Far East servers in general. That said, I don't think you'd usually have to connect so far away. If you are looking for an easier lobby to play, some servers in India and South America work for me. Considering Surfshark is one of the few VPNs with Indian servers these days, it might be the best gaming VPN for this region. Similarly to NordVPN, there's a split tunneling feature called Bypasser. I use it all the time to have some YouTube videos open on my second screen when I'm playing. Wait, could all that distraction be the reason I'm so bad at this game? Yeah, nah, no way. So anyways, while split tunneling is neat, I also learned to appreciate the Surfshark Nexus feature since it significantly boosts connectivity. I really don't want my VPN connection breaking down when I change servers and the game realizing I'm abusing the matchmaking. It doesn't like it when I do that. One more thing to note. Similarly to NordVPN, Surfshark can be hooked up to your console, but in my experience the process is harder. However, Surfshark has a useful tutorial available on their website, so even a complete beginner will be able to figure it out pretty fast. So as you can see, the Surfshark gaming combo is good enough, though for me, its value plays a very significant role. After all, Surfshark is very affordable, and one account would be enough for all devices you have. The next VPN on the list is a bit of an oddball. Welcome, IPVanish. First of all, it's definitely not that good for consoles. You will only be able to use it for your PS5 or Xbox if you install it on the router or use a Windows laptop as hotspot. Second of all, it doesn't have as many servers in Asia and Oceania, limiting your options. But you should see the IPVanish gaming performance I got in the US and Europe before writing them off. IPVanish has been extremely reliable for me during days and weeks of gameplay. IPVanish is equipped to last. The WireGuard protocol guarantees fast and stable connection, and the server list, while shorter than NordVPN's, is still expansive enough. My speed never went beyond 200 megabytes per second, and this is a definite golden spot for almost any FPS game. I'm even willing to nominate IPVanish as one of the best VPN for gaming ping options. While my ping was just a bit above NordVPN's, it's hardly an issue. Notably, IPVanish's simultaneous connections are also above NordVPN, with one account being enough for any number of devices, similar to Surfshark. What's different from Surfshark though, is that IPVanish is cheaper. It's a more affordable provider long term. One more provider that's really worth discussing is ExpressVPN. I wouldn't bring it up if it wasn't fast, so there we have it. Check the speed for yourself. Not gonna lie, I expected it to be closer to NordVPN and Surfshark, but it's a bit slower than that. Quite a consistent connection though, as long as you don't wander too far. For me, some distant places like India or Japan cause some problems during peak times. Ping-wise, however, good old Counter-Strike GO ran very well for me. My ping never went above 70 milliseconds, so not bad at all. I switched from the UK server I was trying out to one in South America, and though my ping went up a bit, I had a much easier time finding matches with players of my rank. It's especially important for console players, as high-level PC users literally farm them for easy kills. So I've tried ExpressVPN on consoles as well. While it's possible to use the smart DNS feature to connect consoles to the VPN, I found it easier to just set up ExpressVPN on a router. Unlike most providers, it really is easier. ExpressVPN has a straightforward interactive router tutorial, probably the best I've encountered so far. This comes extra handy considering ExpressVPN has a 5 devices per account limit. So, using a router to connect all household devices at once is just a fix for this downside. And yeah, ExpressVPN has a split tunneling feature as well. I already explained how it can be useful for gaming. One thing to keep in mind is that ExpressVPN gaming will cost you a bit more than the competitors in this video. Personally, I find the value to be okay, and I have used a discount code myself to make the deal better. If you want to follow my example, click this card to grab the discount immediately. Okay, so this is my conclusion after testing all those best VPN providers. Yes, using a VPN will get you a bit slower speed and a bit higher ping. However, you will be able to get better matches and avoid crowded servers. Plus, you can get your hands on some region-specific rewards, take advantage of price differences, and even meet players from all over the world. But have you ever used a VPN for gaming? Let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you in the next video.